Good evening, Nintendo fans! My name is Amiibo Jason, and welcome to the Daily Wiretap for the evening of March 2nd, 2017. Each night, the Daily Wiretap summarizes all of the day's biggest Nintendo news as seen on NintendoWire.com. So without further ado, let's get to it! First up tonight is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Review Roundup. Nintendo has finally lifted the review embargo on Breath of the Wild, and boy is it doing well. Publications like IGN, GameSpot, Game Informer, and Destructoid gave it a perfect 10 out of 10, and at the time of this recording, Breath of the Wild is sitting at a 98 on Metacritic, the second best reviewed game in history behind Ocarina of Time. While the reviews were overwhelmingly positive, many reviewers also pointed out that the game did suffer from significant slowdown issues when Link battled in wooded areas, sometimes causing the game to become unplayable until the issue clears itself up. Next up on the Daily Wiretap, friend codes make a return to the Nintendo Switch. Now that the press can finally access the Nintendo Switch's online services, one feature makes a surprise return: friend codes. By accessing the system's Add Friend menu, a few options pop up. You can search for local users and link up that way, look up users you've already played with, or search with the friend code. While it definitely does seem like a step back, considering the new Nintendo account system lets you pick a unique username, it has to be noted that the search for users you've played with option isn't quite ready to go yet. This section does, however, suggest users you've interacted with via Miitomo and Super Mario Run, which could make the process slightly easier. At the moment, we're just gonna have to wait and see how these features work out once more online games become available, but until then, prepare yourself to scroll down that 12-digit code. My Nintendo will let you register physical Switch cards for gold coins. One of the most frustrating parts of My Nintendo is the inability to register physical games and get gold coins, with Nintendo forcing you to go digital if you want the benefits. But it looks like it's finally coming to an end with the Switch, with players being able to register physical cards from the system's settings. The info comes from an updated My Nintendo mission page under the Purchases section. So long as you buy a Switch game from the eShop with a value of $40 or more, you'll get a certain amount of gold coins. To register, you simply select the game on the Switch home screen, hit the plus or minus button where you select My Nintendo Rewards program, and then earn points. It is worth noting that you will get less points compared to if you bought a digital version of the same game, but hey, points are points. Bear in mind that every game can only be registered one time, so if you borrow a friend's or buy it used and the reward has already been claimed, you're out of luck. And finally today, we have some brand new My Nintendo rewards. It's the dawn of a new month, which means it's time for new My Nintendo rewards. 3 new discounts enter the fray, as well as a special Breath of the Wild mini guide containing the first chapter of the complete official guidebook. Here's everything that we know so far. The Wii U is getting a 30% discount on Xenoblade Chronicles X for 140 gold points. There's also a 30% discount on Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE for 140 gold points. And the 3DS gets a 20% discount on Fossil Fighters Frontier for 600 platinum points. Most notably, though, is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild mini guide. However, there is no information on how many points this is going to take. It is important to note that the mini guide won't be available until tomorrow, after both The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and the Nintendo Switch officially launch. But we'll make sure to update our official article with the total cost of gold coins the moment that information becomes available. And that does it for the Daily Wiretap for the evening of March 2nd, 2017. For more information on all of these stories and more, take a look in the description below for a link to our full written article. And as always, make sure to check out NintendoWire.com for your latest and up-to-date Nintendo news. Until tomorrow, have a good night.